What's up, everyone? Give me 1 second. You know how it goes. How are you mother chickens doing? 1 second. God damn. That. You got a tweet about it? Boom. All right, we're live again. How's everyone doing? Yo, Duck, David, Merv, Jacker, Caden, Travis. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my mystical stream of wonders. How the hell are you guys doing today, by the way? Oh, 1 second. Let me get off of this music. Let's do Orbit music. It's a little more chill for the reading. Oh, shaking advanced everywhere, bro. The classic noob strategy. When Scare has kids, I can't play Sweetie. I'm busy ratioing ATP on Twitter. Dude, ATP is my guy. I would never, but also I would always. Dude, I'm leaking. Where's this leak at, bro? Oh, I wanted to read that and I just accidentally hit my keyboard. Yo, Kiragari, how are you doing? So I want to see, one of the things I want to do today is really stress test. I want to stress test the new updates because they made some optimization changes apparently in the new hotfix, and I want to check them out. But we're gonna read the TWAB. We're gonna go over some stuff. We're gonna have some fun. I'm doing very well. Yo, Ghost Guy, how are you doing? Yo, Theodorus, thank you for re-upping your mother chicken ship. Hugs, Scare, hugs, chat. Much love to you all, and all hail energy drinks. Hey, I'm glad you're having a good day. Welcome. Thank you once again. You're absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Yo, Dwayne, what's up? Will these lost sector changes have an impact on exotic hoarding? Potentially. So, Trossland is notoriously one of the worst places for frames in the game. So if you guys don't know, I cap my frames when I stream at 69. Nice. Where is the fucking FPS? Okay, so we're gonna put this up here. We're gonna consistent 69 in the Trossland when we do stuff. The problem is if the reason I cap my frames is if I let my video card do too much work. So keep in mind, when I'm streaming, I not only have to render the game, I have to essentially render it twice because I have to render the game and then I have to render the footage to send to YouTube for you guys, right? And so, I don't know what the fuck I'm clicking on here. That's why I cap my frames, because if I do it too high, so like for instance, I'm gonna go uncapped. I'm gonna turn VSync off. The game is my frames are gonna skyrocket. I didn't apply the changes because I am a GM. So you guys, the gameplay's gonna start lagging. I'm warning you. Or it might not, but it probably will. Oh, what the frick? It's so buttery smooth. It always lags in Trossland, bro. I'm getting 100 frames while shooting in the Trossland, and it's not lagging. Yo? Hello? Game? I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. So the next question, and I can't really test this while I'm streaming, is can I stream at 1440p? I did for about a month. When I first got my 3090, I streamed at 1440p, but whenever they released Beyond Light, all of the optimization shit fucking flew out the window. I loaded up Beyond Light and I was lagging so badly, and so I had to limit it. But this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. So there we go. I have 144 hertz monitor, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock it there. one thing I always do, I read this once and I don't know why you do this, but it helps, supposedly, it helps performance to cap your frames 3 below your actual VSync. I don't know why that is. Bro, it's buttery smooth. And it doesn't really affect, because you guys can only watch in 60 frames regardless, but it helps me. So, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. So I'll take that, man. What shader? Vex Precursor Chrome. Man, so they did some optimization. I have heard the moon still sucks. So let's go to the moon real quick. Let's check out that optimization. What gun is in your thumbnail? There are 2 guns returning for next season. We'll read the TWAB here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. But Silica Neuroma from the Pyramidian Strike, as well as Duty Bound from Savathun's Song, are the 2 coming. I'm so happy that the Summoner will be coming back next season. I've wanted it ever since the Season of the Worthy, and I still don't have one. I'm really hoping they switch it up a little bit, you know? What did they do to the performance? I think it was part of the HDR stuff, Hoon. Look at this, boys. What the frick? Yeah, I mean, never, ever since Beyond the Light launched have I been able to get over 100 frames on the moon while streaming. How's the stress on my video card, actually? Control, is it Control Tab Escape? Control Shift Escape? Yes, it is. It is that one. Let's see, Let's see. No! Stay up, nerd! Damn it, I'm gonna have to keep it in a different window. I wanted you guys to see my stress test of my CPU. Or my GPU, excuse me. Is it running smooth for you guys? Is it alright? Oh, here, 1 second, actually. I know the real test here. You still get 50, 60 FPS in Trostland? Well, keep in mind, I am rolling a 3090, but I'm also streaming, which essentially doubles. Yeah, dude, I'm not even maxing out my... So the thing that overloads is the 3D encoding component of your GPU, or that's what's always overloaded for me. I'm capping at about 80 right now. It's not bad. All right, looks like the stream's just got a fucking 30 to 40 frame boost. Like I said, you guys can only see in 60, so it doesn't really matter that much, but... Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Nice. Whatever. So there we go. There we go. I have a 3080, but CPU 7700K. Yeah, you might need to... You're probably getting pretty bottlenecked there, right? Because I have a 9700. I don't know the specs of the 7700. Off the top of my head. Yeah, but I mean, even my CPU... Let's look at the history of my CPU here. We can... How intense. Yeah, I mean. Wait, why is it? Is this on a fucking logarithmic scale? What is going on here? You see 100% here, but it claims it's only at 28%. Yo, Destiny, thank you so much for subbing. Why is this so freaking bright, by the way? I'm not trying to be blinded. I just want to see my freaking stats, bro. All right, not bad, though. Yeah, I mean... Oh, you can just do that. Look at that. Well, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So, good shit. Good shit. Good job, Bungie. Hello! Gonna upgrade in January, but awful market. Yeah, dude, I would not do it. Ty just paid like $3,000 for like a PC that before COVID you could probably put together for like $1,500, maybe $2. It's crazy, dude. I just got my first ever time lost Vapouringer. Nice! Hell yes. Are you excited to be doing 7th song? No, I do not think those strikes are coming back. Change your view to cores for a little more info? Oh, really? Where's the view at? Oh. I do not have cores. Change graph to logical processor. I assume this is cores. How does this decide? I I consider myself fairly tech savvy and like in the know, but cores on CPUs blow my mind. Same thing with like the number of transistors on a video card. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know? Anyways, yeah, let's read the TWAB, boys! Everyone better be ready. Everyone get your TWAB reading clothes on. Are battlegrounds becoming strikes? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. There we go. Stuff, words. Reputation changes. Some actually pretty big changes are coming with reputation. So, looking at the data for Season 15, Guardians were approaching new Vanguard ranks differently than our models initially assumed. According to our findings, players were running more strikes than anticipated, and were optimizing for the new activity streak at a lower rate as well. I don't know what that means. So it sounds like people are doing more strikes than they anticipated, but not in streaks. Like, people are just like actively going to strikes at random parts of the day, is how I read that. We used the data from Season of the Lost to adjust the model to be more accurate with actual behavior. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. For Season 16, expect an increased Vanguard reputation on completion, activity streak amounts, Nightfall multipliers, and Nightfall completion quality bonuses. Vanguard reputation gain should be approximately twice as fast for most players, with the ability to optimize even faster by playing higher difficulty Nightfalls and utilizing the activity streak more. Pretty dope. That is pretty dope. So cool. We have to run fewer strikes, gentlemen. Can we get some claps in chat? By the way, Hoon, you might be able to answer this, because I asked Eclipse and he ghosted me. So we have a lot of people, or just anyone in chat, a lot of people are like, hoard things now, legendaries and exotics now, to rank up Banshee. You know, when his changes happen in Witch Queen. But why? Those things all drop. They're not powerful drops. You don't get anything good from him. You get one engram on his like first or second rank up or whatever, I presume. Thank you for the sub, by the way. So like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not a good thing to prepare for. It just doesn't matter, as far as I can tell. You know? Like, it's not like, but you don't see a point. Okay, so Hoon's on my side with it. That means I'm in the right. That's how I know, by the way. That's how I know. Jarv mentioned in his latest video. I put the link in the Discord. Oh, no way, dog? Are we getting a shout out from Jarvy Poo? You know what? No one ever tell him I called him that, okay? That was kind of cringe. What'd he say? What'd he say? Put the link in, Did you link the timestamp? Can you link the timestamp? I don't want to watch. I don't want to like watch his entire video because I don't want to like steal his views or whatever, you know. So there you go. Like you can, but it ain't bad. But you'd be getting the same results by playing the game. Yeah, like it just seems like a kind of. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. DMG just posted a fat tweet, bro. Nani? How does that thing go? DMG. DMG 4. Seeing some questions about what weapons will be rotating out of the Nightfall pool as we revealed some returning favorites. That's a spoiler. We'll get to it here in a second. Here's a quick list of weapons from Nightfall's Trials and Iron Banner that will be cycling out. Igneous Hammer is gone in Witch Queen, bro. Does that mean that it's out for a year? Or probably just a season, right? They'll probably rotate on a seasonal basis. Damn. Sola Scar, who cares? That's the type of sword you'll see like a thumbnail for that's like, God, roll sword, but one of those things that you'll never use. That's like Sola Scar. Nightfall, the Swarm, who cares? Shadow Price, I don't really care. Uzume, rest in peace. Hung Jury, whoa. So they're rotating out 4 weapons, but bringing 2 in? I don't know. Multi-Mach is gone. That's crazy. Time Worn, Guiding Sight, Steady Hand, those don't matter. There's actually some really good weapons in here that are being rotated out. So that's kind of crazy. 544 to 603. All right. I'll check it out. Keep in mind, this is probably only for a season or a handful of seasons. I'm sure it'll be rotating out. Oh, here we go. A few notes from the team. In an effort to address player feedback to reduce nightfalls to 3 a week rotation, 4 weapons will be removed next season. To a 3-week rotation. I see. On occasion, Xur will offer these for purchase with a random roll. There you go. That's really cool. Now you can hit me with that. What else is leaving? Umbral focusing for season of the hunt. Chosen Splicer and Lost will be removed next season. Highly recommend hunting some good rolls before the current season ends. What about base legendary engram weapons? That's a great question, DMG. Weapons in the legendary engram pool will also be cycling out. If you're hunting, a given weapon, turn in your gunsmith materials and redeem all your vendor reputation rewards at Shacks of All and Drifter before the end of the season. Okay, so it sounds like a lot of the world pool right now is crazy. There's something like 17 weapons or 30 weapons in armor or some shit. Like, there's a lot of shit you can get from the world pool. I think it's either 30 weapons and 17 armor pieces or the reverse of that, or somewhere that, like, approximately. I forget the exact numbers. That'll be cool. I hope we get, like, exact lists. I like lists. Transparency is never bad, DMG. Good job, Poppy. Yes. Read, you nerds. There we go. Also, follow me on Twitter if you don't. Exclamation point Twitter in chat. 544 to 603. Okay, let's see what Daddy Jarv had to say about me. 544. Did he talk shit? Is he talking shit? Hey, no free promo, dog. Oh no, it's free education. That's cool. All right, 544.
Jarv here, back today, jumping into
544 to 603. All right, what are you saying about me?
Every year, there's a new Anno Panthera Tigris emblem that you'll be able to earn. And if you want to get your hands on it right now,
say every year there's one?
We have made it very clear that they'll be celebrating the Lunar New Year as they do every year. There's a new Anno Panthera Tigris emblem that you'll be able to earn. And if you want to get your hands on it right now, Scarrow9 made a fantastic video showing you exactly how. So if you want to get your hands on it, I'll leave the link to that down in the video description below. And be sure to check out Scarrow9. He does some amazing Destiny 2 content. So if you don't fancy using that method and you fancy waiting out, it's likely going to...
Damn. Jarvis hot. That's a big thumbs up for me, baby. Nice. Good shout. British. Dude, Jarvis a gamer, man. Yo, Scary, have you ever played Destiny 2? No, I haven't. DM me on Discord about it. It sounds like an interesting game. Bro, I think Jarv has a crush on you? Damn, bro. He's gonna have to fight ATP. So, yeah, Vanguard stuff, which we'll read in a second, is actually being rebranded to Vanguard Operations instead of Strikes. Will now rank you up twice as fast, which is a good thing. More loot and less time grinding for dumb shit. Yes. Trials, blah, 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 doesn't matter. We've added a small amount of Trials reputation at match end for every round won in a match, which increases based on how many ticket wins a player has. At the top end, each round won awards 21 reputation, up to 105 reputation in a match, and it's 10,000 to reset. So in 100 matches, if you win 100 games, on the far end of a ticket, you can reset. Is that right? That sounds hot. That sounds actually like a lot more games than I would imagine, but that's how math works. So very interesting. This ideally speeds up a Trials reputation gain by 50% or more for players who do not regularly reset their ticket in an attempt to go fair enough. While we're not able to give an accelerated reputation gain for higher ranks in the Witch Queen due to technical reasons, look for more news sometime later this year. And the Summoner's coming next season. So here's the question, chat. Here's the question, chat. Summoner. Right now. Right? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at this beautiful, beautiful son of a bitch. Come on. Come on. Summoner. Summoner. Right here. Question is it good? Because I got one Never used it. Never used it. So the question is it going to be worth anyone's time? What I'm personally more excited for, there's another weapon in the pipe, but we'll leave that for you to discover when Trials returns. We don't have a lot of options, people. We already have most weapon types. There is no Trials sidearm, glaive, if they're doing that, because glaives might be crafting only. I don't know. No bow. No grenade launcher. That's it. That's it. So I am predicting that it is going to be. Clip this. Everyone in chat, clip this right now. It's going to be a Trials bow. I'm calling it right now. You know why I'm thinking that? Because out of those 3 or 4 potential weapon types, bows are by far the most annoying, and Bungie fucking hates me having fun. So it will definitely be a goddamn bow, and I will hate every second of it. Clip it. Clip it! No Trials machine gun? Yeah, sure, that one. That's the answer. That's the answer. It's totally gonna be a bow. So what about the things we aren't changing? We're happy with the speed of Crucible reputation. Though we may be looking again at this again alongside Iron Banner vendor changes in the future. I think that's going into season 16. What season are we in now? I always forget. We're in 15. So sorry, going into, I believe Iron Banner changes are going into 17. If I remember correctly. Trials Trace Rifle. Oh, yeah, that's right. I always forget those exist. But yeah, you're out. It could be a trace rifle, actually. That's actually a really good point. In the pipe could be a clue to it being a grenade launcher, or it could just be like a fucking, just like a lead pipe that we just carry around and whack, just whack people with, dude. It's just got the Trials of Osiris eye on it. No perks. It's just a lead pipe. You just walk around. Bah! That's what they're teasing. But with the Gambit revamp coming in Witch Queen, we would like a full season to analyze playstyles and patterns before making change. More details on that coming in a future 12. Oh yeah, that's right. We hit you with that anticipation. I think Bungie is under the false delusion, and I don't know how it's possible, but like people care about Gambit, and I think like I'm like fairly confident that most people do not care about Gambit. So like this doesn't make me like horny for Gambit change information. I just kind of want it done with, right? Like I just tell me, is it, well, I heard that it's not being sunset and I'm just not interested. Like I'm forced to fucking play it anyways. Like I don't care, you know? So that I feel like Bungie seems to put a lot of like, yeah, like this anticipation and try to hype up these Gambit things, especially community managers. They do it a lot on Twitter. And it's just like, look, I love you guys. Like you guys do a fantastic job pretty much all the time. Like all the time. You guys are insane community managers, but no one cares about Gambit. No one does. Like 4 people do. Like that's it. Okay, so I don't know. This doesn't, like, if they were like teasing like, oh, if they were to do this with the Iron Banner changes, I'm excited for that. Iron Banner, like, ooh, we're holding the Iron Banner changes to a future 12. I'd be excited for that because it's like new weapons, new reputation system. Can we finally get an Iron Banner title? That sort of stuff. Gambit, who the hell cares? Definitely will make the game bearable. Damn, dude. I like Gambit gilded every season. I think they'll get it right. I hate Gambit gilded every season. And I'm confident they won't get it right. But it's not like, it's not because Bungie, it's not Bungie's fault. It's just that Gambit is not fun. Like, they could, you know, there's just nothing they can do. It's lost. It's a lost cause, bro. So I don't know. Hopefully it's good. You know, I do all the seasonal challenges. I do guild every season. I get the freaking the pinnacle pursuit weapon ornaments or whatever. I will play Gambit regardless. I just am not going to be happy with it, you know? Like Freek! Do we must claim all engrams from Saint 14, or will they be good in Witch Queen, new trials weapon focusing? If you know anything about that. I do not know, and I don't want to speculate too hard. What I am going to say is it's not on this list. They make a list of things going away. It's not there. So, if you don't care about the loot, which, like, there's not really any reason to care about it because it's trials loot and most of it's, you know, if you play a lot of trials, you probably have everything you want. So, if you have, like, a ton of engrams saved up, I have, like, fucking 150 or 200 or something, I'm just not going to touch them. If they're there for focusing at the beginning of the season, I'll do it. If not, whatever. I don't care. So, there we go. I always have fun in Gambit until the invasions happen. Dude, fair enough. So, yeah, man. Yeah. We are also not currently making any changes to the activity streak system or the placement of the ritual weapon ornaments. Oh, does that mean that all weapon ornaments are going to be goddamn 2 resets? I have to do another 2 resets of Gambit next season? Are you actually fucked, bro? Ugh! That's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Right now, it can be sometimes feel too punishing to leave a ritual playlist, but this is being partially driven by Gambit Vanguard reputation moving slower than intended combined with the ritual. Well, if you know this is a problem, they acknowledge that the Gambit grind is slower than intended, but they also say that they're not doing anything about it. Can I get a bruh in chat? Is there a bruh emote? They literally openly say it. They just say it, bro. Give me a bruh. Ah, dude, these changes, there are changes coming next season. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. God, I hope it's good, man. I hope it's good, dude. I really hope it's good. I don't know. We'll see. Lastly, we know how annoying it is to not remember which reputation bonus is active. Starting Witch Queen, when double ranks or rewards are active, those activities will have a modifier on the launch screen. That's pogs, actually. That's pretty cool. I think what would have been a better change, personally, I know I'm like looking a gift horse in the mouth. I like that change. But I think it would be cooler if you were sitting here in orbit and you could pull out your like milestone thing in the director. I don't have any milestones, but if you could pull up your milestones and it showed you, or maybe if they're highlighted in orbit or something, that would be cool. Just to save you time. I really dislike when you have to click on things. So like, say I'm in a fire team and I'm not fire team leader, and someone's like, what's the raid challenge in Vault of Glass? I can't check that if I'm not raid leader, right? Like I can't go over to Vault. I can only go here. I can't click on it. And you can only see this stuff if you are the fire team leader. I really wish they would kind of acknowledge that and make all information available to all players. There you go. Yo, Aaron, what's up? Welcome. So, overall, reputation change is good. Gambit, probably still not great, but we'll see. It's getting changes. I'll wait. We'll see what's going on here. There will still be ornaments. You still have to do 2 resets. Iron Banner changes soon. And new summoner and new trials weapon. Okay, keep going. Vanguard Ops. As we discussed in earlier TWAB, the Season 13 Battleground activities have been added to the Vanguard Strikes playlist. So there are 4 Battlegrounds coming in the new season. So Nessus, there are 2 on Nessus. There's the good one and the bad one. And then there's the Europa one, which is kind of long. And then there's the Cosmodrome one, which is super fast. So, these are fine, I guess. Like, I don't really mind Battlegrounds. I know a lot of people don't like them. They have always seemed like strikes to me. They're fine. I don't mind if they're in the playlist. I'm gonna have to start finding out of bounds glitches to speedrun them a little bit faster or something. Yeah, I don't mind them. They're fine. This is no worse to me than, like, I would rather do, like, for instance, the Oracle one than, like, Scarlet Keep or the Corrupted or Hollowed Layer or whatever. So if these pop up, especially the short ones, I'm not too bummed about it. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I will say, I know a lot of people don't like this. I think it's a nice change in the right direction. Strikes have been so stale recently for the past 2 years. Yo, Dark Matter, thank you so much for subbing. Love your face. The last 2 years, strikes have been very stale. Very stale. And so this is at least switching it up a little bit. I know it's with activities that are also not like the most riveting, but anything that kind of disturbs that without making it take like a lot longer or whatever. I think it's a welcome addition, and I'm hoping that in future seasons they start to really change what a strike is, and you know, maybe there can be more fun ones that are more like, hey, this strike is literally you load in, you do like a 10-minute puzzle boss fight, and then you load out type of thing, instead of running from here to here or whatever. Just more variety, making things more interesting, making them feel more like missions, but like short missions than running a marathon and killing the least amount of enemies that you like possibly have. So, not my favorite change, but I do think it's a step in the right direction to make the strike playlist maybe a little less tedious, is my hope. We'll see. Bungie should make it where, for example, if you reset Vanguard 2 times, you get the ritual weapon first reset, then ornament second reset, and then Crucible and Gambit, you get the ornament on second reset. That's how it is right now. I think what you mean is that you should, for Crucible and Gambit, you should get it on the first reset. Yeah. I agree with that. Objectives take too long for them. Yeah, for a couple of them, they definitely do. Like Oracle, the boss can just be melted first phase, no problem. That's not bad. The Cosmodrome one is fine. It's pretty fast. The Europa one, it's less of like the objectives taking a long time. The Europa one, you just have to traverse like a large amount of distance, excuse me. And the Nessus one, yeah, this is where the objectives take a long time. Especially like the very first objective just takes way too long. So I think it's an interesting change. I'm excited more. I'm not excited necessarily for this change, but how they continue to build off of this change. And I hope we start to see more consistent, yo, Terry, thank you so much. More consistent variety injected into the Vanguard Ops playlist. Versus, you know, a stagnant strike playlist, which is not changed in half a year, and before that even longer. So that's kind of my take on that. We'll see. Yo, Jacob, love your vids, man. Can't wait for the Witch Queen. Hey, love your face, dude. Thank you so much. I thought they were going to give the ritual weapons to Banshee reward track and put ornaments on the first reset for events. They should. That's what they should do, but they are not doing it. So there we go. I'd love a mission where you can either sneak till the end and run and gun with way more enemies for farming. Yeah, I just want like more crazy shit, dude. You know, like I want them all to be around that like 5 to 7 minute length where you can speed run faster if you want to. But I just don't like everything being like you start here, you run here, you kill a boss or whatever. I want more like maybe you start with the boss fight and then yeah, you have to sprint out and you have to escape or something, or you load in to a chamber like a Vex chamber, you have to solve a randomized puzzle, you do like a short boss fight, it's done. You know, like not everything in Destiny has to be about running a marathon. You can fit the same amount of content and time in like a shorter location, and I think maybe they can start toying around with that. That'd be cool. Yo, Aaron, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Imagine wanting your pinnacle and you load into Behemoth 3 times. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. Dang. GM Battleground? Maybe. Unique missions would be good, and that's exactly what I'm hoping. Or if there's like a really cool, they've already said in interviews that some of the Witch Queen levels are going to be like Presage-ish or whatever. Maybe if they're like shorter and you can put those in here too, because like I think Presage is too long to put in a strike playlist, but if you have something that's, you know, half the size of Presage, like that, I think it could fit really well in here. Or that's just an example, you know what I'm saying. Maybe less exotic mission-y, but like if there are decent campaign missions or something that you can just speed run, I something like that. So yo, call me Bungie, how are you doing? I want strikes to be more fire team oriented. I hate doing a strike with having one blueberry BFK and another speedrunning like his life depends on it. That's what a dungeon really is, though. I think the whole point of strikes are just getting them done as fast as possible. Nightfalls. One big outlier was the strike-specific modifiers with damage boosts and other effects on enhanced boss attacks. I don't like this. While some of them were cool and fun, who doesn't love getting yeeted 5 miles by Sadia, they were generally inconsistent and were pushing tactical play more than intended build crafting. So we have removed these from Nightfalls. I don't like this change. I think a lot of them gave the Nightfall like a very specific feel to it. You know, like Lake of Shadows. Like, you had to be so careful of those Titan barricade things. Or the what the fuck did I just say? The Taken, the where it like shoots you off. I don't know what they're called. The darkness Taken blasts. Stuff like that. I think they had a cool little flair. I'm not sure if I am generally a fan of anything that makes GMs or Nightfalls more unique from one another. And I feel like those did that. So this is better because it'll make it faster and less difficult, but yeah, Blight Geyser. Yo, pre-tapes, what's up, man? Are the Witch Queen missions replayable? Probably, since you can do them on a harder difficulty. Yeah. We also added a new style of burn called Acute, which will increase the damage taken by a specific element by 50%, but you also do 25% more with that same element. So, fair enough. We already read which Nightfall weapons are being removed, and to replace them, we are getting Silicon Neuroma, which was the sniper from the Pyramidion Strike, and the duty-bound auto rifle from the Savathun's Song Strike, which I'm pretty excited. I hope they switch these up. I believe these are both kinetic. If we can start getting some more stasis kinetics, that would be... Combat themes of the season. There were two. Yeah, I just want to make sure they didn't hit on anything. If we could get some more stasis weapons, that'd be really cool. That'd be cool. We have been iterating on how we communicate the shields present in a strike if match game is on, like the legend and oh, that's fair enough. That's kind of cool. Lost sectors will no longer be, so like right now if I go into the game and I click, where are they? Are Europa? Moon. Oh, third time's the charm. Dreaming City. Nice. So currently you have like different lost sectors for Legend and Master, and they have different pieces of armor. Now they are normalizing it. So there will be one lost sector active a day. It will have both a Legend and a Master mode, and it will have the same type of armor. So makes it a little bit easier to follow, I guess. A Stasis Sniper sounds lit, no cap. Can you imagine Headstone on a Stasis Sniper? I think you could have a lot of fun with that. I think that'd be awesome. I think Silicon was Solar, was it? I thought it was Neuroma. Maybe it was. Nope, it was kinetic. According to Destiny Light GG, it was a kinetic sniper rifle. And Duty Bound definitely was kinetic, I think. I said definitely, but I'm pretty sure. Why hasn't Nessus been vaulted yet? They probably are going to use it for content, or maybe because they have all the statistics of how much time people spend on each planet. And I would not be surprised if people spend more time on Nessus then, because it's beautiful. It's got a lot of fun places rather than the Tangled Shores. So, Silicon 90, it was an aggressive frame, I think. So I hope one or both of those are stasis. I'd love to kind of delve more into the stasis weapons side of things. I think that would be really cool and could make for some really good build crafting. Yeah, Crucible Changes I don't really care about. HDR is coming. I don't know when it's coming. Does it say? It's not in now, is it? Destiny's a beautiful game, and we're on a place to enjoy the majesty in all of its glory. Quick substitute to new updates to our HDR implementation. Here's what you know. About the HDR changes coming next month with Witch Queen. To use windowed HDR, players must have an in-game HDR. It doesn't matter. This is fine with me. It'll be fine. Windows 10 and up, windowed full screen should now provide the same or better performance compared to exclusive full screen, which is kind of weird because usually windowed full screen is worse performance. So it's weird that it can be better now. I don't really know how that works, but the game's going to look prettier. Yeah, whatever. Cool, good stuff. That's pretty much everything. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Okay, we are good. Any words on the Nessus Frog returning? What? Just got a God Roll Time Lost Found Verdict. Nice! Cistern population carrying Nessus. Yeah, dude, it's all the sweats. The Sparrow Flyers. That'd actually be pretty funny. That'd actually be pretty funny. What's HDR? High definition resolution. You have it, or is it resolution? I think it defines it. Oh, it's not even on yet. It just makes the game look better. That's really it. Yeah, there you go. All right, so Spare Races in the Witch Queen. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about a lot of those. What was the comment on Battlegrounds? I didn't read all of it. They're essentially being added to the strike playlist. So starting in Witch Queen, the strike playlist will be all of the strikes and Battlegrounds. A dynamic range. That's what it is. Yes, sorry. That's correct. Yes. I feel like there's more of a delay with chat than there used to be. And I know there's a way for me to change it, but I don't know. Stream setting. Whatever. Well, I'll find out how to do it. It just makes it look better. Cooler stuff. Okay. Well, will both Battlegrounds and Strikes drop the same loot? Yes, they will be exactly the same. They're in the same playlist. They'll probably do the same amount of like reputation and stuff. You think we'll have GM Battlegrounds? Maybe? Probably not, but maybe? I don't know. It'd be interesting. Could be cool. Okay. Okay, well, really the last thing I have to do today, I think, is finish my weekly bounties. Which did I already pick up? Or did I already... No. So I need a couple more weekly bounties, so you know what that means, chat? You know what that means, chat? Tags in chat, gamers. Let's get them. Let's do some Dares of Eternita. Grenade launchers. And that means I get to break out the Deafening Whisper, which is pretty exciting. You show us your titles real quick? Yeah. Yeah. I love flexing my titles. So anytime you want to see them, just ask, and I will stop whatever I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing, I will stop and I will show you my titles. Let's start with the legacy ones. I have them all. Good stuff. Now let's move on to not legacy ones. I have them all. And all guilds. Yes. There we go. Flex acquired or achieved. We did it, boys. We found a reason to flex. What's your team class composition? 3 Warlocks, 2 Titans, and 1 Hunter. With 1 Warlock on flex. Is it worth keeping the weekly Dares bounties when Witch Queen drops? Yes, you should watch my video on exclamation point Witch Queen prep, all one word in chat. Someone drop it for him. I explain why. I explain everything. I explain everything you need to know, my child. This video cover looks like a Call of Duty game. Dude, I made a thumbnail one time that was like parodied of Black Ops. It was one of my favorite things I've ever done. Big fun. 1 Titan on flex. Oh, I didn't know that you were a Titan Hoon. Okay, yeah. So 3 Warlocks, 2 Titans, 1 Hunter, 1 Titan on flex. So it'll probably end up being 4 Warlocks, 1 Titan, 1 Hunter. The Redeem strat, 6 Warlocks. Yeah, maybe, but probably not. I feel like Yo, Alexi, thank you so much for the sub. Hoon, I was thinking about this and we talked about it. We talked about it a while back, but don't let me forget to bring it up. Let's make sure our Warlocks have Boots of the Assembler, just in case. Because the buff that you get from it is the same as Bubble. So that could be pretty huge. Alright, let's do it, gamers. Maybe a ranking video on all your video thumbnails. Do you know how many videos I've done on YouTube? Are you serious? Let's just do, let me just do a quick experiment real quick. Let me go to manage videos on YouTube. I don't think this shows any information I don't want to see. Can I see how many I have? Oh, I don't know if I can see how many. I'm almost at 2,000 posts. I forget the exact number. But videos in live streams, I'm almost at like 2,000, I think. Boots cringe, Phoenix Protocol is GOAT. I mean, Phoenix Protocol is good, but maybe it's like a stasis type of encounter, or something. If there's a million Thrall, I don't exactly want 4 Warlocks Hoon. You know what I'm saying? Drip check. Arska, we already. Are you on your Hunter or your Titan? Watch, he's on his Titan. He's dripped out. Oh, Warlock. I've never seen this one. Never mind. Dude. Oh, is that Cobalt Clash too? Oh no, it's not. You actually fucking tricked me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the boots are gonna be good. If they don't get the hammer build, I'm one-shotting the raid boss. Let it be known. Yeah, fair enough. You did music ranking like 3 seconds? Come on. Yeah, brother. 2,000 thumbnails. Do you? Let's see what you got. 2,000. Whoa, Mr. Green Goblin over here. That's actually pretty unique. Oh, I didn't see the yellow pants. I like that actually. That's super unique.
We are your hosts. The humble serve.
There you go, man. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I think Boots of the Assembler are gonna be pretty good. I'm not saying every Warlock runs them. You just need, if, for instance, on Vogue, I think if you have like 1 or maybe 1 on each side, I think it would be pretty pog. And it's a lot easier, for instance, in a damage phase to keep getting rebuffed than to have to strafe in and out of a bubble and shit. So, just things to keep in mind, dude. Just pro strats, We never know. We never know.
Assembled unwillingly from our studio audience.
So, just a thought.
Taken.
Do these all? Surely these count as grenade launcher kills. Also, let it be known, Deafening Whisper's better than any blinding grenade launcher. Don't at me. You're bad plus ratio, plus you fell off, plus you got scurvy, plus I rejected your mom's advances. Why not 4 Warlocks and 2 Titans? There are certain scenarios where Hunters are good. I think it's good to plan for certain things. Also, for instance, we don't know what Hunter Void 3.0 looks like yet. We do know that, sometimes it's nice to have a tether or an invisibility type of deal. I think limiting yourself automatically and removing 1/3 of the abilities in the game is never a good shout. This could be something that we reinvestigate, but I don't think so. Plus, Ty pretty much only plays on the Hunter ever, so why not 2 of each classes? Because then you're actually throwing. While Hunters might have some useful abilities, they do not have anywhere near as many useful abilities as Warlocks, and you cannot possibly justify that. 0%. Because if you have 2 of each class, you are essentially saying that every class is as useful as each other, and that is just not the case. That's literally not the case at all. Warlocks are by far the most versatile, especially with their survivability in a day one environment. Not only survivability, but survivability and damage boosting. I think Hunter Tether's gonna be strats. I'm honestly torn up. We won't need more than one, dude.
It's time for another spin.
I mean, if everyone has all classes leveled, then everyone's flex. That's fair. That is also fair. So, yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? 6-well Warlock team. I don't think then you have enough versatility, because then you're missing out. There are very certain situations where Bubble's better, or where you do want, for instance, Bottom Tree Hammers is one of the best ad clearing supers in the game. Well, Warlocks are very much not one of the best ad clearing supers in the game. And so there are definitely certain scenarios, or like Stasis Warlock is really handy to have to freeze things. On VOG day one, even Stasis Hunters weren't actually that bad. You have the extra movement, stuff like that, so. Just things to dwell on, you know. You should always keep your options open, but you should definitely weigh your options towards, you know, the best classes, or the most useful classes. Is it major time loss having people swap classes mid-raid? It's a lot more of a time loss to not recognize that fast enough and waste hours on an encounter because you don't have enough survivability or ad clear. It might seem, especially like on PC, dude, you're not losing any time, you're fine. I don't know if World's First Team has ever switched characters. I wouldn't be surprised if they did in Last Wish, but I don't know for sure, actually. Don't know. Man, Witch Queen cannot get here soon enough, though, man. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a good time. It's just gonna be straight up a good time. Can you get World's First Team swap character? I mean, if you still win first in the world, yeah. The only requirement for World's First is you are on the team when the boss dies. So, or when you leave orbit. So, that they've done that. I think there has been something like that before where someone filled in and they didn't do, like, I don't remember what raid or if this happened or if Bungie just addressed it once or something. But my understanding is if you do, like, let's say you were to do Vault of Glass with a set team of 6 all the way up until Atheon, but then at Atheon, one of your 6 left and switched out, the new person would get World's First, not the person that left. Only 3 weeks copium. 3.5 weeks. How long's the day one stream gonna go? As a long time, probably. The only reason it wouldn't is if, like, I did like 5 or 6 hours and then I wanted to make a video. Sometimes I make videos off stream, although usually on day ones I don't. Or not day one raids, day one of expansion, I don't. So it really just kind of depends. They are almost always very, very, very long streams though, so do not worry about that. We're gonna have some content. That happened for day one credit. Oh, there you go. Inspired someone swap out halfway. There you go as well. I expect you 3 Warlock nerds have Controverse build on standby for real, super underrated. Well, keep in mind though, Controverse, with them being mainly a void exotic, that could very well change on a dime with Witch Queen coming out and Void 3. Like, we don't, they're very well, I expect that shit to break a lot of stuff, is all I'm saying. Our team will do 2-2-2, and if on the second encounter we start having complications, we'll do 1. I mean, I wouldn't restrict yourself to the second encounter. Yo, Taken Scion, thank you for becoming a member. For 7 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much. It took me over 2 years to get the Bane of Crota shell. Well, thank you for re-upping your mother chicken ship. You're absolutely beautiful. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Praying the servers won't collapse on day one like the last 2 years, especially since I took off work for that in the raid day. Usually servers on raid day are fine, but there are going to be server issues on launch day. Like, do not expect otherwise. There has never been a launch of a major DLC in Destiny's history where there were not server issues. Do not expect there not to be server issues, because there will be. But we are going to we're gonna have fun. We'll be vibing out. We'll be planning, and yeah, man, we're just gonna have fun. Plus, usually when the servers are out, you can start looking through like the database and stuff, anyways. So we'll start seeing all the new perks. We'll start theory crafting in terms of like all the new subclasses and stuff. We'll have a good time. Don't worry about it. It's usually with 30, so I don't see much else happen with it. Only good stuff. I will, but if like the subclass changes, like if there's a very strong focus on different types of grenades in the subclass, or you know, if there's an aspect that makes maybe melees a lot better to build for than grenades, I don't expect controversies to change. I expect the subclass, which is changing. We know that. It could very well change. We just have to see what sort of aspects and stuff that we have available to us. We shall see. Are they going to be replacing some Nightfall weapons next season? Yes. The Nightfall weapons that are leaving are the Shadow Price, the Swarm, the... Was it just those two? I don't remember if it was those two or two more. I don't remember. At least those two, maybe two more are being switched out for Silicon Neuroma and Duty Bound. See the nuts behemoth DPS? Yes, there's no way that's not nerfed.
And this is
Azume and Hunjuri. That's right. You're right.
Ghost, spade, or neuter.
All right.
Good night.
All right, tags in chat. And while you guys are throwing your tags in chat, I want to show you. I think Oppressive come back with Void Focus. I was talking about this too. I definitely think that if I think Oppressive Darkness would fit really well next season because they are re-upping, you know, they're re-upping Void. So it just makes sense to me. So I would be not surprised if that came back. Yeah, throw tags in chat. While we're loading into Zer's Horde, I want to show you guys a really funny clip from, we were playing PUBG, dude. We were playing PUBG and the funniest shit happened, actually. Oh, which clip is it? I think it's this one. All right, can you guys hear this?
No, I wore my safety glasses, so I'm good.
Okay, I think you guys can hear this. Okay. So context, we're driving out of the circle. Sub-Zero's Jordan. Jordan has to go pick up Ratul, and I'm following him for no reason, okay? I don't know if you guys have ever played PUBG, but this shit is so funny. Can you guys hear it all right? Can you hear it all right? Anyways, so we're playing. I'm going to pick them up. Or I'm just following them for no reason, right? But we're playing first-person PUBG. We're playing first person, so I can't, like, look around me. So watch this shit. The shit had me crying.
Sure, why aren't you just going to zone? Why are you following?
You want to drive technician?
Yeah.
Did something just hit me?
Yeah, a car.
No!
On you!
So I'm just driving, right? And I do that sick drift move to turn my car around. And I thought I glitched the game because it was right as I drifted. So I drifted, I just go flying, and I thought I broke the game somehow.
You want to drive technician?
It turns out someone just T-boned me, dude. Did something just hit me?
Yeah, a car.
No! So that shit was pretty funny. We've been playing a lot of PUBG recently, and that shit is actually so funny. It's just because the game is so, you know, wonky that it's like there's just so much opportunity for crazy shit like that to happen. All right, we will get tags in chat if you want to join. Welcome everyone just joining us, by the way. Hope you guys are having a great night. It was crazy because I was just so, it just caught me so off guard. I had no idea what happened. I thought I had broken the game, and my mind was just going, because we didn't even hear the car. If you listen to the clip, you can't hear him until like right before they hit me. And so we had no idea they were there, and that shit was just actually so funny. New time barricade gives overshield, right? Titan's barricade play. Potentially, but who knows, man? Who knows? Which dungeon weapons do you think they'll bring back? Which dungeon weapons? Why would they bring any dungeon weapons back? I am so confused what you mean by that question. You can join? Alright, join up, brother. Yeah, join. Anyone can put your tag in chat right now. It doesn't matter what class, what light, nothing. Just put your what console, doesn't matter. Throw your name in chat. I'll invite you. PvP setup, me? Yeah, no. I don't know why I'm wearing this helmet. Oh, yes, PvP setup. I don't even care, bro. It doesn't even matter. I just need grenade kills. This shit's so easy. Like, you don't have to be optimal about it. Yeah, here. Alright, I'll invite you. Oh. Poon, are you doing any sort of farming tonight? Any spoils farming or anything? Oh, I think you said you actually had all your spoils, right? Not dungeon specific, but like they did prophecy with the trials guns. Also, we're gonna get back to exotic helmets for all sectors potentially. I think what the lost sectors rotate to depend more on what like new exotics we get. I wouldn't expect them to do a dungeon refresh anytime soon. We have 2 dungeons coming out over the next year. So I wouldn't expect it. Yo, BVO, you coming? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because it's match made. Yo, Brian, how are you doing? Are you gonna make Dado proud for not being optimal? Dude, it's a Dares returning. Who cares? Do you think we'll be getting Grandmaster Lost Sectors? No. Oh, you need the? I sent one. I sent an invite. Make sure you have your invites to public or whatever they are. We have trouble with that occasionally. Oh, I've seen Arskis Hunter looking fresh, looking like a stick fighty guy. Oh, I've seen Cadence as well. Nice, nice, nice. Holy, dude, your hunter lifts, bro. Jesus. What's Sai got going on? Nice. Can't see anything. Really hope one of the Witch Queen seasons and a break comes back with Rasputin. I would be so shocked if we don't get more info on that story. Not bad, Sai. Oh, I like the brown. Rocking the brown. Not a very common color. What the heck? I feel like this is like one of those cosplays, but I don't know what it is of. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to be. I like it, but I don't know like who you are trying to emulate. Enjoying the next one? Nice. Have you seen the list of weapons rotating out? Yes. I think older raids should either have their weapon perks refreshed or new weapons with the same aesthetic added to the loot pool to freshen it up. Yeah, I'm down for that. I think the problem you run into is like they only like to refresh dungeons and you know, raids when we don't have like a new current one, right? Like it was when Ball of the Glass had been out for an entire when actually, let me think. When was Prophecy updated? That was with Splicer, right? So it was like, or was it with Lost? Oh, fuck, I don't remember. It might have been with Lost. It's always like a season after. It's like on dead seasons when they don't have any dungeon or raid content is when they update things and when they add new things to the loot pool. So with us getting a raid or a dungeon every season this year, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any updates. Stopping by to show some support and drop the like. Yo, Fern, how are you doing? You just raided a rando? Oh, well, fair enough. I like his drip. Everyone should be able to get a curated roll of a weapon. The nasty rolls drop in the raid. Charles and GM. I think not every gun, but I think some guns. I miss the novelty of like raid weapons having curated rolls and shit. What the? I miss that. That was really cool. It was like a nice little thing to try to collect them all. Just a fun little collector's item, really. And they weren't always the best, but they always felt really good when they dropped. And if they were bad, then it was free Masterwork cores. I really liked that system. I'm not sure if we'll ever see the return of it, but I would like to, for sure. And like I said, just a couple guns, you know, a couple raid weapons here, there, a couple, maybe like a playlist weapon, excuse me, dungeon weapons here or there, that sort of stuff, you know. That'd be cool. If Osiris lives and is given back during the exorcism, I will still be on the impression that Osiris will be killed by Shivu-Reth in the Hive God of War, because in Egypt mythos, sad to go. Oh, you're saying like because Osiris is named after the. Recommend. If we get a middle tree void detonators on Titan 3.0, try Thrilling Shield melee with Severance Enclosure to get ability regen, so many explosions. Oh, good idea, good idea. You're farming this grenade launcher right now? Dude, it's so good, man. I think, like, I have this discussion all the time with people. I am not a huge fan of blinding grenade launchers. They're fun. Like, I get why you would use them. I just don't think they are necessary, if that makes sense. If the game was harder, sure, maybe. But I think Deafening Whisper is going to be more than sufficient for a day one. And I really, really enjoy Deafening Whispers, so, which is weird, because, like, I didn't really like it until recently, and then I started using it, and I was like, wow, this thing's actually pretty fucking good. I feel like this sort of thing, if I need ad control, especially if you already have someone on your team using a blinding grenade launcher, I think, you know, using them in tandem, or, like, you know, both people on a team or on a side of a raid using them, I think could be really powerful in conjunction with each other. So that's the idea. Roll, do you have it on it? I think I have Ambitious Assassin Rampage. Yes, I do. I am trying to get Ambitious Assassin Unrelenting, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get one. I'm very happy with this. Both of those roles are what I would consider to be the God roll, personally. Just those two perks. The rest of it doesn't really matter that much. We see that hot Titan helmet. The Season of the Dawn helmet. So good. I love it because it's got the circular thing and it flows so well with the Trials chest piece. I love my Titan, dude. It's easily my favorite looking of all my characters. Which is weird because I play my Titan easily the least out of all of my characters. It ain't Martyrs, but it's yeah, that is true. Martyr's Retribution was beautiful, man. Ambitious Assassin Wellspring. That's not a bad one. I wouldn't say that's my favorite. Like I said, I would probably go with Rampage or Unrelenting, but it's just so good, man. It's just actually so good. And especially, you know, if the new raid's in a Hive pyramid ship, that means a lot of the architecture will be sloped like this. Which means the grenades can, like, are actually usable. Oh, except for, like, right there. Toxic. Which I think will be really good. There's sometimes, like, if you have more, like, fallen architecture or, like, just more blocky architecture, sometimes it can get really annoying. But when it's nice slants like this, and then, you know, the pyramid ships have very similar with a lot of their stairs and stuff, I think it'll be very viable. I'm pretty excited. Oh, no audio. I'm sorry. Thank you. I turned it off to watch the clip. Thank you for reminding me.
More foes pour into this realm.
Don't you go to university? I'm working on my PhD. I don't mean like Fortnite, but Bungie ever did a cross promotion and had unique armor from other games or movies. What would you like? Fortnite. I don't know if they would ever do that, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they kind of just did with Halo and like all their other stuff. Destiny's not really the type of game to do that, you know? I don't really see that happening, actually. So I don't think I have an answer. I think IS Luna with Unrelenting and Headstone could be better than Time Lost Fatebringer. I personally do not like the feel of IS Luna. It doesn't feel that good. Marathon's another game? Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I just said that. It's a little bit different, right? Because they own those properties. I don't see Bungie really reaching, especially because they're not owned by like Activision or Microsoft or anything. Like, it would be weird for an independent studio to, you know, sample armor from and weapons from different stuff. Maybe like a reference here or there, you know. Oh, all good, BVO, all good. Yo, Lucas, how are you doing? The pyramid ships we've all been in have all had stairs. This implies that the beings of darkness have legs. May I propose your raid team be renamed to Darkness with Legs? Shit, he's got it, bro. I like the with legs saga of the raid teams, man. I was showing it off. Maybe I'll pull them up. I don't know. But we announced our raid team. I'm really excited about it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna do some shit. That's for sure. I might ask if you've seen my website. It describes all of the Savathun style. No way, dude. That's kind of cool. What's it called? What's it called? Would Destiny 1 style be considered retro or classic? No, I don't think either. I would consider Destiny 1 to be more sci-fi, or yeah, Destiny 1 I would call sci-fi, while Destiny 2 is more fantasy, if that makes sense. Fantasy leaning.
What a shame. The odds were not in your favor.
If Bungie did a collaboration with Fortnite, which character do you think they would represent Destiny? Ghost would obviously be there. Probably Zavala. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a Zavala skin, a Ghost backpack or whatever, back bling, and honestly, that's kind of probably it. Maybe Cade. Everyone knows Cade, dude. He's iconic. I heard you watch a lot of anime. Got any recommendations? I don't know who told you that, but they're a liar. I'm not really a big fan of anime. I'm actually not of anime. So my recommendation would be, no. Saint 14 skin would be fire. It would be. I'm just not sure if Saint 14 is a popular enough character for, you know, Fortnite to pay to use. Or I think Fortnite probably pays to use stuff. I don't know, actually. I think an argument could be made that people should pay Fortnite because it's like insane marketing at this point. So who knows? Heard you listen to a lot of skill. Any recommendations? Dude, did you see that fucking interview he did, Garbage? Ugh. That shit was like peak skillet, bro. Dumbest bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life, by the way. Have you watched Owl House? No. That's a D's Nuts joke, though. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I saw it was trending today that Kanye West announced his new album is going to be what, like Donda or Dondi or whatever the fuck, 2. And there's no way. It's a D's Nuts joke. It was a D's Nuts joke back then, and it still is. I know it, dude. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm telling you. Which one? It's a little controversial, so I don't really want to say it, but he was just talking about, let's say, certain religious topics and who music belongs to. Maybe. Oh, disrespecting Kanye's mom, that's fucked up. People disrespect my mom all the time. Oh, that's alright. Rightfully so, though. My mom, not his mom. I know nothing about Kanye's mom. But I'm telling you, every time someone's like, have you heard this? I'm like, that's a decent. I know it is. How come everyone like, oh, come on. What about anyone who's disrespecting anyone named Candace, bro? Are you serious? One person versus like a solid, probably, you know, tens of thousands of people named Candace. Don't pretend to care now. But his mom's dead. Do you know how many Candaces have probably died? Are you serious? That's the biggest double standard I've ever heard in my entire life, dog. Don't even start with me. What's your thoughts on My Chemical Romance? I have never really listened to them, but I know if I knew who they were in high school, I probably would have liked them a lot. But he's a known billionaire? Yeah, that makes it worse. I don't know. Oh, we didn't get 180,000? I don't know if you know my stance. Well, first off, I don't think Kanye West is a billionaire. But, I would argue that being a billionaire garners less respect than not being a billionaire. Just saying, dog. That's a weird take. Take us in. Now I'm interested in how much Kanye West is worth. He better not be a bill. Oh, he is a billionaire. Fuck off, bro. No way. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Drop it. Drop your tag. Drop your tag. There you go. I got it. Yeah. No, don't leave. Let's get that. Boom. He claimed he's worth 10 billion in a recent interview. Yeah, he said a lot of things in interviews though. Plus, you can. It was never a phase. Channel your inner emo. Oh, let me be clear. I'm literally wearing an Avenged Sevenfold jacket. Like I, not that they're emo, but I never grew out of my edgy phase. Like I know it's not a phase. It's just I never did like the emo phase. I went like straight. I did like the American metal thing where I was like, oh yeah, Disturbed and Five Finger Death Punch and shit. And then I went straight into modern metalcore. You know, there was no like, never any emo phase in between or anything. Never dyed my hair black. Never got the bangs, you know? Closest to emo was like, oh yes, elf mice and men. Yes. The Rock is playing Zavala hands down. He's so cool. I think it actually, so I saw that tweet. I'm sure, I would not be surprised if it was actually Mortal Kombat. Guardian drip in the Discord. Oh yeah. Check it out. No! Hoon.
We've woken the hive.
Thank you for the sub. Rock is playing Link. Dude, that shit would actually be all. Motherfuckers will say King Soul is their favorite raid and then go on to hate capping zones and Control. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Oh shit, someone sent me something. Guardian trip, fuck. Oh, so much to handle. Dude, you and Arska have pretty much the same Titan. Yours isn't as bright as his. You have a Discord, yes, exclamation point Discord. I went straight to dubstep. I listened to Sweet and Death. Make some deep music. There you go. Yo, Ender, what's up? Ultra sure. I'll try to get you in next run. Oh yeah, dog. But yeah, nothing against My Chemical Romance. I believe though, by the time I started getting into like that sort of music, they were already on hiatus, I think. Same thing, I was way late to the Linkin Park train. I didn't start listening to Linkin Park until like a couple years ago. Dude, yeah, Garbage, that's exactly the shit I'm talking about. Fuck. Do you ever think YouTube will have the mini player when you leave the app? Yo, Armin, how are you doing? I heard they're making a Mortal Kombat sequel, which would be cool. I think when Mortal Kombat was pitched, I think it was a 3 or 4 movie series. Like, we've known they were making sequels since it came out, I believe. I think there's like 2 movies in this mainline, and then I think they're gonna do another movie, if I remember correctly, exploring the Sub-Zero Scorpion thing a little bit more. I think. I'm a huge MCR fan. Have you seen the? Oh, dude, I'm like reading chat. Wizard, get out of my face. Have you seen the When We Were Young festival? By the way, it's got to be a scam, dude. It's 3 days and it has So many crazy bans. I can't believe
More
it.
foes pour into this realm.
Thoughts on Blue Oyster Cult? Not my type of music. More cowbell is fine. Cool. Yes. It's whatever. Yo, see ya. See ya, call me. Have a good night. Yo, what's happening, man? Did they increase the reputation for dares? They didn't increase the well, they did inadvertently. It was just like bugs, so they just fixed it. There was 2 special bricks on the ground, and now they're gone. What the? You ever listen to Crucible Changes? What the fuck does that even mean? But yeah, Gary, so you do get more reputation, but it's not like a buff. It was bugged, if that makes sense.
The fantastic
Luis Senior MCR wrote the
now
comics and drew them. The Umbrella Academy.
On the zany
Wait, what?
dares of eternity obstacle course.
There's no way that's true. Is that true? Someone in chat fact check that. What the? Did you see the reviews for Legends accuracy? Or RC as fuck? Yeah, it's actually getting really good reviews.
Spin the disc.
What the heck is going on there? I thought that was gonna flop for sure. It looks awful, but people are loving it. I don't know. I don't have a Switch, so I won't be playing it. It's I think it's a good step in the right direction. That's the sort of shit I actually am interested in. And did you see info about the TWAB reputations changing? Your Vanguard will go about twice as fast. Now Trials will go about 30% faster, or something like that. I forget. It's just faster. Battlegrounds are being added to the Strike playlist next season. Hung Jury, Uzume, Shadow Price, and Swarm are being taken out of the Nightfall pool, but Silica Neuroma, as well as Duty Bound, the old Nightfall weapons from Pyramidion and Savathun Song respectively, are being added back next season, presumably with random rolls. And next season we get the Summoner back with new perks, probably, as well as a new Trials weapon. That's the whole thing. I wrote some of the two. What?
The horse wishes to witness further combat.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard, dude. I love the Umbrella Academy. That's awesome. Do you like the old Nightfall rewards? They were fine. I personally think like Grandmaster Nightfalls are way more rewarding than pretty much any iteration of Strikes ever. On Twitter? What the, Jim? I'll check it after. I'll check it after. But yeah, man. Mortal Kombat 2 set to be written by Jeremy Slater, who's the Moonlight, right? Dude, I'm very excited for Moon Knight. That shit's gonna be so good. Yo, chat, is Boba Fett watch or worth it? Is it worth it? I've heard that it's not getting great reviews, and I'll probably watch it, but I just don't know whether to like expect bad writing or not. What are we thinking? Worth a watch? Should I go in with low expectations? It's good. I'm so hyped for Witch Queen. I want to be a hard sweat starting there. Feels like it's kind of late if I start this season. Nah, you got plenty of time, bro. Did I not get a weapon?
Your final opponent awaits behind one of these doors. Which shall you choose?
Boba Fett's not as good as Mandalorian, but still worth watching. Okay, fair enough. Imagine not watching Boba Fett. I'm not really a big Star Wars guy.
What a shame.
It's fine. I totally missed it growing up. Wasn't a big fan when I saw them. The new stuff is way better than the old stuff. I have like none of the nostalgia for the old Star Wars movies. They're all pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Like watching like the original trilogy and like see people like, this is the best shit ever, and it just looks awful the whole time, and it's like the story's not really that good. It's because I'm so disconnected. Like I don't have that nostalgia trip that a lot of people have for it, and I think it's highly overrated. I don't like the prequel trilogy either. Honestly, the new stuff is the new stuff. I think Rogue One is easily the best Star Wars property. Or movie. Mandalorian's obviously like fantastic. So it's like I just kind of missed it, you know. And I have some big zoomer takes on Star Wars for sure, and I recognize that. But also, I just don't think Star Wars is really that good at all. I'm serious. Like I know people aren't gonna like that. I'm sorry. I know people aren't gonna like that, but that's just kind of how it is, you know. Skill it toward with Nickelback. Jesus Christ. Can I help you, Kitty? She likes Star Wars. Oh, we do need score. Don't kill stuff. Didn't mean to hide that. Hello, Coops. Been watching The Mandalorian. Just watch Skip Freeze. Oh, fair enough. Are we gonna... I don't think we're gonna get enough score, man. That's fine. We can just run another one. That's not a problem. Scare what the base takes. I always feel so bad. I generally say... I've had this conversation with my boss before. It's what I have found out is like if you didn't like The Force Awakens, you're probably just an old person. That's like the biggest indicator of what generation you're part of. You're really part of the boomers if you're... Or, sorry, Gen... Whatever the fuck is after Gen Z, Gen Y, XYZ. Yeah, you're definitely a Gen Y-er if... Oh, I guess... Is there a generation between millennial and boomer? I don't even fucking know. You're an old person if you think the Force Awakens was bad. Is this the anniversary dungeon? No, this is the new 6-person event. Yo, Knight, how are you doing? Are the powerful haul boxes we're saving? Yes, I saw a video saying they would grant powerful drops. No. They do not drop powerful. They drop +0 past the powerful cap. So they help you. We can just kill. It's whatever. If we have to run another one, we have to run another one. Hopefully we just get like a... Hopefully we just get a freaking... You're in the luck round. But if we have to run another, we will. Oh, hell yeah!
What's this?
But they're good for flattening your level. I made a video on it where I really explained a certain scenario where they could be helpful. But yes, in my opinion, they are worth hoarding just on the off chance that they remain +0 past the powerful cap. You already got your ear edge. What are you doing here? I'm farming hulls. Oh yeah, that's actually what I'm doing right now. See, I'm at 79 hulls. I want to try to get to at least 100, which is easily attainable. Yeah, I want to get to 100 plus 21 keys on every character and in the inventory, plus 30 coins on every character plus in the inventory. Did you see about the developers at Hello Games? No. Nice. I think my cat's playing with her burrito. He is playing with her burrito. What's the cap on the hulls as a stack? I have never seen one. I've never seen one. Foreigner, if you go back like until last week, you can see the video I did on it. If you're interested in like, I actually break it down. It's hard to explain in a non like very scripted environment, and I use like visual aids and stuff in that video. It's like just over a minute long, so it's not very long. It does a lot better job explaining what I mean by flattening. If you're interested. Cap is 999 apparently. No fucking way someone has that. What the gym? People are insane. Dude, Deafening Whisper is actually so good, man. Love using the wave grenade launcher. It's so good. Everyone's out here like, blinding grenade launchers are the best. That's the real not great take. It's not very based. God, I just started playing Destiny 2 again, but still trying to figure out what everyone uses. Dude, most of it's like actually raid stuff now. Is actually really good. I want the New Year emblem. Should I just get it? The Chinese New Year emblem? Sure, maybe, yes. I did it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Especially, dude, it's so easy on Apple products. Android seems to be giving a lot of people difficulty, which I feel really bad because I can't really help with that. I love short videos where you explain stuff. Yeah, dude, they do really well. I like them as well. And I like the reception of them, and I'm gonna keep doing them for sure. They're easier to edit than long videos. It just feels good. You no longer see the shit where people are like, the video starts at 3. Like, all right, shut up, boomer, get out of here. But now people really like the video. Yo, Michi, how are you doing? Do the holes give XP? Not that I'm aware of. But I also haven't paid attention, but I don't think so, because I feel like someone would have mentioned that to me. You got an email talking about how someone... Oh, yes, I did see that garbage. That is really cool. I didn't know that was the name of the studio. That is very cool. I had someone complain in my video that I took 15 seconds to mention something. Dude, freaking ratio their mom. Say, I rejected your mom's advances, plus you fell off, plus ratio, plus you got scurvy. Dude, ATP, are you doing anything fun tonight? I'm kind of bored. Dude, my brother's playing on my character and turned in all my boxes. I had 87. I would not have a brother anymore. The frick? Hey, are you okay?
That is the game. Shall we learn what our lucky winner will be?
Hell yeah, brother.
The tower.
All right, one more character. One more bounty. Oh.
Treasures pulled from the Paraverse itself. Just like our contestant on tonight.
All right, we're switching characters one more time.
Good night.
Guardian down.
I'm surprised you thought Partner on Our Desk was better than Ignition Code ATP. Oof. Common ATPL. No, I'm just kidding. I'm adamant. Wait, I'm surprised you thought Pardon Our Dust was better than Ignition Code, and then ATP says Pardon Our Dust can't get slide shot. I think ATP might actually like Ignition Code better. Dude, I'm adamant. I'm adamant. Blinding GL is overrated. 4 mind cells, where's that? Can you fucking imagine? I honestly, like, who knows, man? Who knows? They might end up being correct. Oh no, Ignition Code is better, dog. What are you talking about? For sure. What the? All right, names in chat. All right, I think Ultra and Vibe Star, I promised both a slot, I think. But yeah, ATP, you up to anything tonight? Want a game? Do some raids or something? Plus, like, Ignition Code just looks cooler anyways, so... So wait, if you save 8 Vanguard bounties, Zaval will still drop a powerful. No, save 7! Watch the video! Save 7. What is most important is that your 8th bounty that you turn in, the last bounty you turn in, has to be from the new expansion, from the new season. It's the last bounty. The identity of the last bounty in previous seasons and probably going forward has decided the light level cap of what drops. I'm gonna work for the next 3 hours. Don't tell my boss. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. So 7 bounties, 7 Crucible, 7 Vanguard, 7 Gambit, 7 Gunsmith. 7. I want yells with micro missiles back. No. Get some help. Absolutely not, dog. I had to go walk my dog. My bad. Hey, dude, you are perfectly fine, man. Walk your dog. What'd you yell? Deafening whisper. Dude, ATP, that, alternatively, save 0 Vanguard so they aren't repeats on day 1, save only ADZ. No, I mean, it doesn't even matter, dude. Because that shit, like, it's literally the same amount of time. Like, instead of doing that, I'll just go to the EDZ. Or it might be like a minute time loss and just do those bounties instead. Like, it's not, that's really not that great of a, at that point, your optimization is so small. And then also, ATP, in your strategy, then you have to get your powerfuls on day 2. And if you're a grinder, real gamer hours, that's too fucking late, dog. I want my powerfuls goddamn day 1. Not based. Slower strategy, more efficient over a longer period of time is still less efficient. Ugh! Oh, no, I guess you can still get it with repeatables. Never mind. I take that back. Still bad. I don't like it. Not based. Mostly I've already grinded and I'm not. I don't. It's what. It doesn't even matter. Huge time loss? Nah, dog. It's fine.
Now spin the wheel and let us learn against whom you must compete.
But yeah, ATP, this Crucible, Destiny Crucible guy that's been retweeting, or he's been, it's like really noble of him or whatever. But like here, I'll show you my mentions, and yours are the same, but I'll show chat what I'm talking about. So this guy, Destiny Crucible, I don't really know who this is, but any giveaway, anytime there's a giveaway for the emblem, he'll reply to it being like, hey motherfuckers, don't enter this, get it for free. And he tags me at ATP, and it's like, let me just show his tweets real quick. Oh, maybe, yeah, okay, there. Okay, it's actually not as heavily populated over there. There. He'll just go in pockets, there. Just like all day. Just like, and it's awesome. Like, it's a really cool thing, but, holy shit. I had like 12 in a row when I woke up, yeah. He really cares about people getting this shit for free, which is like, hey, free views for us, dude, whatever, I'll take it. And more people getting the emblem and not getting scammed, which is also really awesome. It's just funny. I've never seen anything like that. We'll be framing my Destiny 2 launch poster. Any color suggestions? Framing? I always just go with black, dude. I think they call it Ordeal to separate it from the old Nightfalls. I think that was more of a Shadowkeep thing to really set them apart, but and then it just kind of stuck, you know. People are paying for them. No, they're not paying, but they're entering giveaways. Dares. Man, people are farming dares. I don't want to do that. I want to farm spoils, dog. Is there anyone in the spoil server? Yo, FZ1, thank you so much for the sub. Love your face. Oh, I need to actually play the objective. That's the hardest part about this. Capturing zones, disgusting. Oh, bruh. It'll be on Steel Series in like 6 days anyway, and this stuff is so much simpler. Yeah. I'm worried about Steel Series though, because like when they did the Eclipse or whatever, the gravitational allure, I think it was called, that emblem. It was like they would only drop them in like, I think it was like a couple thousand increments, and it was just like random times of the night. Half the time is in the middle of the goddamn night. A couple people got the emblem, and that shit was just like, yeah, whatever. So I'm not sure if how it'll go there. Even when they were doing the giveaway, they didn't do it last time, but there was a site that did a giveaway for the apophagy servant, like the last year, New Year one, and they did the same thing where it's like the first 5,000 people that entered their email got one or whatever. So it's like that's just not as, you know, that's very limited, and that limited actually like leads to more of those giveaways and shit. So if I remember correctly, I don't remember Steel Series ever doing apology stuff.
It is time.
I don't think they did. Maybe they did. I thought it was a different website though. But I also got it like really early on, and I stopped paying attention. But I don't, as far as I remember, I don't think they did apology last time. I think it was around the same time that they did the gravitational alert. If I'm remembering correctly, which I very well might not be, but I'm pretty sure it was I think it was this white one. Oh, Misplaced Sun. No. It was one of these two. Favorite Cobb MP? What the fuck does that mean? It has like 200 apology codes though, so I figure it's a lot easier. Yeah, you literally just put in like emails. It was any random email, and it didn't even send it to the email. It gave it to you, if I remember correctly, on the... These grenades go through phalanx shields? Bruh? Oh, I'm not using a sword. Nice. Apology was the same as this new one. There was this as well, but there was definitely alternative methods to get it, because I did not do this for last year, and I have that emblem. Oh, COD multiplayer. Black Ops 2 is really good. I really enjoyed Black Ops 1 as well. I really liked Modern Warfare 3. Any of those I would be very satisfied with being my favorite. Drip check? All right. We'll do drip check. I'll do it while we're waiting for the wheel. I don't think spoils are going to be relevant in the new raid. Why would you think that? As far as I'm aware, Bungie has not said anything to hint that. And, I mean, the last 3 raids have had spoil. Raids? Last 2 raids. Last 2 raids have had spoils. I don't know why they'd stop. And the response to the spoils have been nothing but positive. Oh, weapon crafting, that's fair. That is a solid point. They did say that you could craft. I would not be surprised, however, if only the base weapons. Oh, I thought it was hammers. I would not be surprised, however, if only the base weapons could be crafted and you still have to farm out the legend version, the time lost version, whatever the hell it ends up being called. Probably like Dynasty or some shit. I would not be surprised if you have to farm out those weapons, and I would also not be surprised if those also required spoils. Plus, keep in mind, spoils are not only for weapons, they are just as useful for armor as well. Especially, you know, if the master mode focuses a stat like Vogue, So just because you can craft the weapons doesn't mean that they'd get rid of all the utility for farming armor as well. Time lost is only for VOD. Yeah, I know. I was like saying the equivalent of time lost. Whatever it may be called.
You will have better luck next time.
You could also need, yeah, that's a good point. You could also very potentially need spoils to forge the weapons, to craft them, because I mean there are raid weapons in the kiosk right now, in the exotic kiosk, that are not part of the raid, but there are raid weapons in the raid spare always on time that also require spoils. So I would not be surprised if those required spoils as well. What Nightfall weapons are returning? Silicon Neuroma and Duty Bound.
The infinite steed places timeless.
I think there are a lot of reasons to prep. It doesn't hurt to prep them, whatever. Then you can just turn them all in on armor on VOG anyways. So not a big deal. I'm definitely going to be getting up to 940 or whatever the cap is. Trying to clan bounty farm yet. My clan never seems to be on. Should I leave the clan I made or find a way to get more clan mates? Usually what happens around this time of year in my clan is people like leave for like a day. They'll be like, hey, or like say like I play with ATP a lot, right? But I don't. ATP's not my clan, so like this hasn't been like this, but it wouldn't be unusual for me to join Unparalleled for like an hour to do a thing with ATP and then just join missions back or whatever. There's plenty of ways around it. What raid do you think will be returning from D1? I want it to be Wrath. It will probably be King's Fall. Oh, I think it's 960 actually. I think they're gonna patch always on time. I fucking hope not. That's why anytime anyone's like, make all the other sparrows as fast as always on time, I'm like, shut up. You're reporting us right now. Because Bungie does not do that, dude. Bungie's solution will be to nerf always on time. It will not be to make the other sparrows just as fast. I'm so confident in that. They're gonna nerf it and people are gonna ruin it for all of us. Been waiting 3 weeks to play 10 Crucible games. Nice.
Yes, champion.
How cute.
You are victorious. We hope
So.
you enjoy lavish weekends.
Alright, so that is all my weeklies.
The super
Really hope it's Wrath. Me
temporal
too, man.
force and
Me
I
too.
will receive you next time.
So we are sitting at,
Heirs of eternity.
let's refresh the dimmadome. We're sitting at 81 paraversals. 81 paraversals. We have, how many keys is that? 21 plus, so 42, 54. We're sitting at 70 keys, and we're sitting at 29. Oh, not a lot. 41 strange coins. So not bad, boys. Not bad. You want to hear a story? Sure. Sure. Still main ingredient this week at Dares. Do not know. Sorry. There we go, man. We are set. Do we have any umbrals to turn? Let's go. I'm gonna go clear my post on characters. Oh, I have one umbral on this character. I have one umbral on every character, so we'll go turn those in. Try to get a deafening whisper with unrelenting on it. Future raid sparrows should be as fast, and so should the trials one. I completely agree. I totally agree. Those, any of the event ones that were hard to get, like the void streak, should be that fast. Completely agree. Alrighty. Have you cleaned out your vault? Yeah, I've done a good amount. Deafening whisper. Damn it. Alrighty. If you ask me, Bungie should just remove sparrows and make us walk everywhere. All right, bro. Unrelenting, such a sleeper pick. The swarm has a third column. I use it for. There you go. Nice. Bungie gonna make new trials armor or bring back? We don't know. And I don't think it will be. So the armor reset is actually, it wouldn't be with Witch Queen. It would be the next season, because they brought trials back and then they said they were gonna do at least a trials set a year. They introduced a new. So they brought trials back in 12. They introduced a new armor set in 13. And then I think we'll get the new one in 17 after Witch Queen, I think. Last year in February, my 20th birthday, I tuned your stream, you said happy birthday to me. Nice, dude. Nearly a year later, we're doing dares, and I just want to say thank you. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I hope you've been having a good year, for sure. And thanks for sticking around, man. That's awesome. Unrelenting's good on like 3 guns. Yeah. Damn it. Toxic. Also, we're getting a new map in season 17. Wouldn't it make sense? Oh yeah, maybe. That's true. That's true. That's true. Are they gonna make Gambit fun again? Again? What the? Did I miss a period of Destiny? I just pulled the lead from gold unrelenting. That's not that bad. I honestly would use that. Lead from gold is a super sleeper pick, bro. Yeah, I feel like people sleep on that perk a lot. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff. Any special that you use in endgame content, not bad. What's the longest you've gone without Destiny since launch? I have no idea. I don't really track that. What are the ritual weapons coming back? Oh, like the playlist? I don't think I've talked about that yet. Boom! Deafening Whisper. Damn. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Well, there you go, Sphinx. Well, keep in mind. Okay. So a lot of people are like sussing out over this emblem or over this website. I have a lot of Chinese viewers, and they've all said that's like a very common Chinese website. And also, like, Sphinx, keep in mind, a lot of your favorite websites right now are Chinese-owned companies. TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, right? Like, the only difference is TikTok's not in Chinese or Mandarin or any of their languages, right? Just because it's in English does not make it an English website. So just keep that in mind. Don't be sus of a website just because of the language it's in. There's a lot more things. So, just saying. I mean, most mobile games, most big mobile games are made by Tencent. Very, very large Chinese company as well. Tencent owns like 10% of Bungie. I don't think they own any of Bungie. Tencent made an investment with Bungie on an IP. As far as I'm aware, they don't own any of Bungie. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But maybe I am. I don't know. Yeah. Just some food for thought. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for farming. And we're gonna get some more stuff here soon. So I don't know, maybe some trials this weekend or some raids or spoil farming or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of killing time, you know? So we'll see. Everyone have a fantastic night. Love your faces. I'll see you very soon. Peace out, everyone. See you guys.